Hey, baby. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hearts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel, or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. Guys, before we start entering the gist back to back, okay, tell me, do you think the housemates are going to win their wager? Because they already went to the arena for the pre-practice. I'm sure if you were watching, you would see them practice, and doing what they know how to do best. The way you're looking at them, does it look like it's a win for them? I would drop mine. You cannot predict Big Brother. But initially, I was thinking, I beg, these ones are not serious. But if there is one thing this housemates has shown us this season is they always come correct at the last minute. You understand? So seeing with what the conversation they had at the arena for their preparation for their wager task, guys, I think it's giving a win. And looking at how serious and obedient they've been to Biggie this week. Look at this, their costume they had on. They've been taking it so personal. Like, once the music start playing, all of them will rush out to come perform, So I think it's deserving. But only Biggie has the final say. What do you think? Do you think it's also deserving for them? You can see the housemates all hands are on deck. You can see Cassia and Victoria busy. Cassia, Victoria, what's the name? What's this guy's name? Topher, they're busy with the everything, the clothing and whatnot, especially Cassia and Victoria. Like, those ladies, they are really trying when it comes to the props for this housemates for their wager tax. Like the outfit, there's this one Victoria sewed that she was putting on. It was Victoria who sewed that clothes, right? The one that is like you just tie it from the back. It was looking so good on Victoria. I'm like, now, wow, these housemates are super duper talented. So, guys, you think you're going to win this wager? Let me know what you think. Of course, we're waiting for the wager. By 8 p.m., we're going to have it and see what Biggie has for us and the housemates, Even some of their handlers has been sharing their work on their handles. As you can see, this is Casey Handler posting and says, my hands are what? My hands are gifted. Focus on double K, Mr. and Mrs. Sule. So that's what handler should be doing. Share your, what's it called? The person you're rooting for. Just post their work. As you can see, this is Tofar's handler. Hope you people are seeing me now. I carry these stars for head, I saw this thing and I was like, it was all smiles. I'm like, that's how it should be, sell them out there, in as much as we're watching them, but at the same time, some persons do not have opportunity to see how the preparation is going. They are not watching their TV as at that moment. It is left for you to post on the socials. Whenever you pick up your phone, go to your socials, you definitely see those images and what these housemates are up to. Yeah. Now, guys, going back to the gist, of course, after the housemates, Biggie gave the housemates an opportunity to go for their pre-preparation for their wager tax. When they came back, he continued with the diary session. He has not finished the diary session. The individual diary session. So Wani, Sean, Anita, Ben. Talking about Ben, guys, there is a revealing. Watch this video to the very end. Do not say I did not tell you. There is a revealing. What we want to hear, at least there is a revealing. Meanwhile, I cannot get my eyes off Wani's smile. Like, I love this smile. I love this picture in particular. So any which ways, guys, your faves in their numbers. When there was nothing much they had to say, from Wani to Kelly Ray, their diary session was just as short as Handy's own. Biggie would just ask, how are you doing? How is the wager? Are you going to win the wager? Your costume, that is this clowning outfit that they're putting on, that is just it. Nothing much at all. But for Anita here, she revealed how pained she felt that they did not win the Guinness task, but now she felt happy that they won the X7, that's cream task. In my mind, I'm like, why are they feeling pain at the same time? Because Biggie was a fair judgment from Biggie. Nelly took that so personal too, which I do not like. Talking about Nelly taking that personal, on Sean's diary session, Sean spoke about it. Remember I discussed Nelly's diary session with you guys yesterday, where Nelly said what she said. We all watched that Guinness tax and how she was just murmuring and just saying some words. So Sean said in his diary session that he's really not pleased that Nelly had to start, coming for them, judging them, that's coming for him for not even saying something positive about his team. Remember, Sean was actually the team leader for Nelly's group. So Nelly was expecting Sean to be biased, and which is a wrong thing to do. So Sean was like that he is not really pleased at all, the way Nelly sounded, as if he just had to hold up to his words to stand with the truth. And then Biggie gave him a thumbs up for actually being, have that moral standard for himself, like this is it and this is what it is, without being partial. And then he spoke about Chizoba being nonchalant with this Wejata. She said she had what was it called, an idea. Chizoba said she has an idea, and since then till now they've been asking her to bring it out. What is it all about? But she's been don't worry, I would be, she's not just trying to come out with her idea, not until at this last minute. And he found that so funny, that something that we need to sit together, see what you have for us, then we work on it. You're just holding up with it. Now I've come to ask you for it. She said it's in the book that I should see it. Sean still did not find that funny, but let's even leave that of Sean. Let's quickly dive into Action Ben, guys. The gist about Action Ben and Handy, yeah? Okay, so if you don't know the gist about Action Ben and Handy, because I know some people will just come across this video and just want to go through it and then get hearing about this. Okay, let me just drop brief. I would have actually referred you to my previous video, but I'll just drop brief, okay, because we all have been waiting for this. Okay, we remember Handy saying a thing or two about Ben, trying to the X word on her, out of her own consent. We saw an example of her saying, waking her up in a funny way by, through her nipple and all of that. It's actually a case of sexual assault, guys. Let me just be playing with it, right? And then ever since then, Biggie has been rigmaroling. Anywhere their conversation is holding up, Biggie will skip. The camera will skip, and then netizens have been like, Biggie, what is going on? You guys are not being fair. Handy is not in safe hand. Oh, this girl is scared and whatnot. But guys, all hands have been pointing at Ben, because of course it was Handy and Wani who let us know this one. So everyone is thinking maybe Ben is guilty or not. Nobody is even sure. People are like, Biggie should just play this tape. Let's know what is going on. You understand? Nobody is sure at all, because for me, I'm not sure. Some other persons, like with the contest, with the way the things is being placed here, many people are actually pointing fingers on Ben. Why would that boy do that? Instance has been given. Even me, I've even given instance of if this was Baby in Zanzi, Ben will not be in the house right now. But there was something Ben said. Omo, you see that thing that they said here from two sides. So, Ben said something. Now, even housemates have been insinuating, oh, Ben came out of the diary room and he was crying. And we, all the viewers, were thinking, oh, because he thinks he's guilty, oh, he's going home. But the Ben we have in the diary room, okay, let me start off his diary session. He started off with Biggie being fine, and just that ever since he had his his private diary session, which we did not see. Private means out of the eyes of viewers. Viewers are not going to see it. So he said that ever since he had his private diary session, that he has not been happy, because knowing fully well that he is still in the same house with the same person who said some things about him. Now, guys, this is me trying to be so surprised here, because Ben is actually saying this thing that he is not guilty of such. Guys, hope you're hearing. He is saying that he did not do a thing as that. He said, Ben even opened his mouth, said, Biggie, you have camera in your house. I would really love you guys to search for that day. Play it and see if I did a thing as this thing. If I am guilty, then punish me. If that person that actually put up this allegation on me is guilty, then let the person face the consequences. Now, this is Ben coming out with his full chest to say he is ready to face the consequences if he is at fault, and let the person who said that, if he's not at fault, let the person who said that to him face the consequences, that he knows the person already, in as much as Biggie told him not to actually spill anything to the housemates. Now, guys, hope you're seeing right now. that this boy, if he had done something as such, for Biggie to have addressed him privately, he should know the consequences of what he has done. He has been watching previous season. He has been fully on this season because we've seen Ben countless times speak about previous season and what transpired in previous season. So for him to open his full chest and say, Biggie, go play the video. If I am guilty, then let me face the consequences that comes with it. Then if the person who actually carried this out to you is guilty, carry out the consequences. So Ben, now the reason why he's not happy is he really wants a full displayed video of that event. Now guys, you're seeing, hey, my choke. So at this point, you never can tell if it is Ben you're saying, oh, you want him to go, that would go. Or if reverse is going to be the case for Handy. Hope you guys are seeing the way this thing is playing right now. Now the question is, who is telling us the truth? That is it. Now you've seen it, that the reason why Biggie has not, now all those people who has been calling out on Biggie saying, oh, that Biggie has not been fair to the twins. Have you seen what is going on? That is not even necessary not being fair to the twins. Even Ben emotion is involved too, because he felt like he did not do a thing and is actually a big lie on his name. So guys, what do you think about this? Now, I think the only thing that will solve this is just begin to play the tape. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing else. I feel play is except maybe the camera could not capture the situation of that day, which I'm doubting it. Because even when the camera is not on certain peeps, what the viewers are showing us, some of the cameras are, most of the cameras are in all angles. It's just that the one they choose to place on the screen for the viewers to see, that's what they choose. So I feel like that scenario would have actually played out. So people who are actually coming for Biggie's and his production saying, oh, they are covering Ben and whatnot, it might not necessarily be what you think, because right now Ben has only with his full chest to say he need the video to be reviewed, because he knows he did not do it. Omo, he choco. Any which ways, that's aside, and he spoke about his thinking with Chizoba. They are not really in talking terms. Now, in that aspect of them not in talking terms, that one is a different drama on its own. I'm just going to do that and gist you guys about everything on that one on my next video. But right now, you tell me what you think. What after Ben has actually, because all those while we've not heard from Ben. We've not heard from Ben. So now that we heard from Ben, what do you think should be the next step? Tell me what you think in all of this scenario, as I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys pretty soon. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.